I also want to be honest here. The Seattle Storm very much game planned Caitlin out of that game. And you could see it early with what they were doing. And it really, really just kind of affected the game in a way where no matter what they ran, Caitlin got through it. Because every coach is smart about the Indiana Fever, by the way. They know that if you take Caitlin out of her game, the Fever are less dangerous. And it's a way of like, there's a big difference between like dangerous and better / worse. As in, without Caitlin Clark, they're not going to give you 14 points in a minute. You're not going to get 14 points in 2 minutes. That type of shit. And they know that they're the type of runs that can change and alter games. And Sonia Raman's a good coach. Like when she'll be the coach when this team gets good, and she'll do a good job. She'll do a good job. And if you guys agree with any of this video, or you just want to subscribe, please subscribe. We are trying to get to 60,400 subscribers by the end of the day. And also, again, if you're watching this as a video or on the stream, leave a like. We're currently at 1,000 likes on the stream. If we could get 1,000 likes on the video, that'd be absolutely insane. That being said, they very much gave up open layups. They were blitzing those screens so hard. The amount of wide open layups Caitlin generated. And I want to just see, the Women's Hoops Network definitely have their Caitlin Clark highlights up. Like, there is no way in hell that, and by the way, Angel Reese looked like she hooped tonight. It looked like Angel Reese hooped tonight as well. So Women's Hoops Network has not had the Caitlin Clark one. Have the Fever put it up? Have the Indiana Fever put up the game tape of Caitlin? The vertical game tape of Caitlin? But like, it was scary the way that they were guarding her. Like if you're looking here about how they're guarding Caitlin, even the second quarter, you're seeing here, they are sending the doubles. They are holding, as you can see here, they are holding the double. They are flat hedging whatever they're doing. They're holding the double. And in the end, Kelsey, yes, and they were denying Kelsey. Their job was, we're double teaming Caitlin and we are denying Kelsey Mitchell. See here again. Like Katie Lou is flat hedging that. But like she is staying with her up until the point where Jade Melbourne recovers. They really did not recover on hedges. Like in all these scenarios, Caitlin with a steal there, dribbling down the floor, not being picked up. Oh yeah, I'm going to go and relocate here. That was a really good play by Ty Harris. Attempted corner contest. There's not enough clips of her playing, but they essentially just flat hedged everything. And Caitlin got to run in transition a bit. But like, even in these scenarios here, like if you're watching this scenario here, like you've got Awa playing this lane here. You've got Malonga in here. And that's the thing when they had, because nobody, they're not worried about Mo Billings or KK Timpson hitting a three. Basically, on every drive, they had this. So I'm just going to bring up the paint online because there's no full highlight tape here. And it was something that I saw watching the game. And it was when they were losing, I was like, KK Timpson's a massive reason why they're losing versus Aaliyah. And if you're looking here, so on nearly every drive, so Caitlin drove right 80% of the time today. She drove right 80% of the time. So let's just say for argument's sake, she drives right every time. So Mo Billings sets the screen here for Caitlin going right. A lot of the time, Caitlin either came off a handoff, get action, and DHO, or just straight up gone right. So Caitlin's here. Mo's defender was playing here. So what teams are not going to do when Caitlin comes off a screen going right, they're not expecting her to shoot going right. Although she did once today. She hit one going right off a fucking off on Flaugier. But what this defender does is they go to here. So they flat hedge to stop the curl. And Caitlin's defender, who's here, tries to eventually fight over screen and then recover. So what ends up happening in this scenario is that this player flat hedges and they kind of go to here So Caitlin comes off the screen and she's being guarded by a big. Eventually, if she pulls to here or she drives, the big stays with her player stays with her, and let's just say KK's here. KK's player's here. So by the time Caitlin gets to here, there is defender in help, and a defender here. While Mo Billings is like fucking at the 3-point line most of the time. And the only times where Mo was getting open. Thank you so much, Ken, for the $20. Really appreciate that. Sorry if I've missed any super chats here. Thank you so much. So basically, KK was kind of unable to do it. But if Mo darts hard, you've got someone coming through. There's someone coming through here. Or you've got Kelsey on the other side here, which is what they were getting. So while this is all happening in a lot of situations, Kelsey Mitchell is being full denied. She's being guarded on top of her. So what happens with her is, if Caitlin can gain control of the ball here, be under no pressure, and not be in any trap situation, Kelsey can dart to the basket for a layup. Like, Kelsey Mitchell got 12 points off that in the game. 12 points? Like, I think she got 12 points off just straight up abusing the fact that Caitlin was being essentially triple teamed. Like, she wasn't being fully triple teamed, but she was essentially being triple teamed. Like, she was not far off being triple teamed there. And someone said in 10 years she'll be Tim Tebow. She just had a 45-point game in the pros. And not only that, the biggest thing is that when the Fever play Caitlin Clark's game, Kelsey Mitchell can also play her game. Kelsey Mitchell can also give you 30. They can combine for 75 points. Kelsey Mitchell can give you 30 points if you give Caitlin Clark the keys. If you don't give Caitlin Clark the keys, Caitlin Clark is going to try to force rhythm. She's going to force herself. She's going to try to steal the keys. Give her the fucking keys. I don't care that Kelsey Mitchell had 0 assists. That was not her job today. When Caitlin has the keys, her job is, she has one job and it's to score. She has one job and one job only, and it's to score. When Caitlin Clark does not have the, when she has the keys, Kelsey Mitchell has one job and one job only, is to score. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you can see it with Sonia Raman. That everything here was when Caitlin Clark has the keys, other teams' defenses have to focus on Caitlin. Because if you don't focus on Caitlin, Kelsey goes off. Or say, if you don't focus on Caitlin, Caitlin can turn a game on its head. And then Kelsey Mitchell, when you do focus on Caitlin, Kelsey Mitchell gets open shot, gets open drives. Like, it is straight up a situation where it is pick your poison. It is pick your poison. What we don't want to see is iso ball. And Caitlin Clark, by the way, a lot of that was in the pick and roll. Caitlin Clark succeeded in iso ball. She's not dropping 45 every game. She's not dropping 45 every single game. Let's be very clear. She is not doing that. She's not dropping 30 in every single game. Can Caitlin Clark give you 25 a game in this league? Yeah. I think of players in this league and give you 25 a game. Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Plum, Angel Wilson, Paige Bueckers. They can all give you 25 a game. And I think Caitlin Clark can give you 25 a game while also allowing Kelsey Mitchell to give you 25 a game if you give her the keys. Because we saw again, they threw doubles at her. They switched screens. They flat hedged. They hard hedged. Late on in the game, they blitzed. Like, if you're seeing here for a 10th assist to the game, Caitlin Clark is being, she just threw this pass. So you can see here, obviously, she got flat hedged here. Malonga flat hedged her, not expecting a shot, and she's able to make that pass through a Malonga. Awa did not play good enough help defense there, and that was poor. But, like, again, her 41st point to the game. And what they did to what's called, if you're looking here again at some of these clips, Caitlin here, okay, cool. You have a stopper going downhill, going right, and you end up giving up somebody going left because you're so scared about her going right. Caitlin Clark comes off the handoff. Katie Lou does not hold the hedge. Boom. But like that's just sick. Like there's no coaching. That's just, yeah, I got you. And you're seeing here, like, that is to make it a 3-point game in 2 minutes. That's so fucking clutch. But this play right here. Oh, not here. This is the defense. That is the defensive strip. That is the defense strip. Oh, they didn't show her game winner. Here it is. Here it is. So, oh, they didn't show the whole play, did they? She got blitzed so hard on that. So Awa basically comes out to nearly the halfway line to blitz her because they just want the ball out of her hands. Does not matter. Caitlin Clark just eyes up Monique Billings to get Awa Pham out of there. She doesn't even throw a fake pass. She eyes her up, gets Awa Pham out there. And look, they threw different looks at her. This is not a great defensive team. Like, Malonga is going to be a good defender. She's not one right now. Awa Pham is going to be a good defender. She's not one right now. Flaw J is going to be a good defender. She's not one right now. They're not a good defensive team. But they threw everything they could to stop Caitlin, and it just did not work. Because at the start of the game, when Caitlin had the keys, they tried to put a bit of pressure on Caitlin. Kelsey Mitchell took over. Then Caitlin took over, and then Kelsey took over, and then Caitlin just took over at the end. They couldn't stop her.